Hi everybody, welcome to DJ Stuff videos and DJ Stuff YouTube channel. Today we're going to see together the Pioneer DJ XDJ-RR. The XDJ-RR has a Nexus 2 layout. You will have the opportunity to use two USB for your USB key, and you can of course record your mix in the USB 2. It's the little brother of the XDJ-RX2, so you have a big giant screen to watch your library and your mix. Under the jog, you will have the 4-pad FX, hot cue, beat loop, sleep loop and beat jump. Directly into the mixer, you will have the sound color FX and 3 beat FX, echo, reverb and flanger. You can also plug your smartphone or your iPod if you want. You can mix directly with a USB key, or if you want, you can mix directly into your computer with the Pro DJ Link with a USB cable, or directly into Rekordbox with the performance mode, and you will have the license directly into the package. The XDJ-RR will cost 1,149 euros. So let's go to the library. Like I said in the presentation, you can choose how to use your XDJ-RR. If you want to use with a USB key, with the library from Rekordbox, or directly with the USB cable, the Pro DJ Link. So the track will go inside the unit and go into your speakers, or third, you can use it with performance mode, so the mix is inside the computer and you have just the output of your sound of your music directly into the speakers. The good way is to use USB or Pro DJ Link, because the track is inside the unit. So if you have a problem with your computer, the cable or something like a freeze, something like that, you will have a 4-bit loop, a 4-bit emergency loop, and you can easily start your computer, restart your computer, etc. With the performance mode, you have the license, so it's free charge for you. But if you have any problem on your computer, you will have no sound, big silence. So I think it is a great all-in-one DJ system like an XDJ-RX2 or XDJ-RX1, the first. So I think you should play with it with standalone mode with USB. When you plug your USB, you know in Rekordbox you can put directly into your USB key the function you want. So if you want vinyl mode or not, sync or not, quantize or not, 10% for the tempo, master tempo if you want, etc, etc. Everything is inside the key, and when you plug the first time your key, you will have this message on USB 1 or USB 2. This message, my data, etc. So you choose load, and you will have all your data. Look, if I go like this, and I choose vinyl, master tempo, etc. Look, if I put this like that, I will have the message, and look, everything is gone. I have my own settings directly into the XDJ-RR. You can choose the USB port 1 here, the USB port 2 here, a different library from a friend, something like that, or you did 2 different libraries from Rekordbox. But if you need to record your mix, you have to choose this port, the secondary port, to record your mix directly with the master rack here. So it's easy. You push once to start your record. You push twice, a second time to stop it, and during your recording, you can push track mark, and it will allow you to have 1 more track, 2 more track, 3 more track, etc. And the recording is in wave format. So USB 1, USB 2. If you need to use the Pro DJ Link directly into Rekordbox, you choose Rekordbox here, and you have just to choose on your screen directly here, link. You can drag and drop your track like that if you want, or you can choose directly from your browser playlist and you will have all your playlists directly. You see, USB 1 playlist, 2 playlist, record box, playlist, all playlist. You see the difference. And third, if you want, you can easily choose the performance mode and you choose MIDI here, load 1, load 2, and you will have all your tracks directly here. I can choose back here and have all my playlists directly into my computer. It's the performance mode and you have the license directly into the box. So when I am in my USB key, first thing, it's very important, when you are in USB or on playlist track, etc., you will have this first menu allow you to change the background of your screen or the waveform of your the color of your waveform. You will have this menu directly from playlist or USB. But if you enter into playlist, no more menu. So it's important just in this to start with it. And after you can directly go to your playlist and you can sort your track by BPM, key. All you need, you have just to put it before directly into your record box and you will have it. You can make alphabet, you can sort by stars, etc, etc. After, when you have 2 tracks directly into your decks like that, so 1 and 2 for deck 1, deck 2, you can have your info directly here. So info for the deck 1, track 1, and info for track 2 on deck 2. Just a push with deck here. And just after, you can, if you want to, you are for example in a dubstep session or something like that, and you have guys or girls, often girls, who ask you to make I don't know, something, a track, but it's not the moment to play it. You have just to tag it. For example, this one, tag, this one, tag, this one, tag, and you go into your mix and it's the time to play those tracks. You push tag list and you will have all 3 title or 3 tracks and you can play directly. You push 1 or 2 for deck 1, for deck 2. And if you have maybe, I don't know, 10 tracks and you see it's pop, it's a pop session and you want in 15 minutes or 1 hour you want to play a rock session, you can put a lot of rock track directly into tag list and after push menu and not sort but tag list menu, and you can create a new playlist. You can save it into in your USB key and save it into your computer after. So it's very great. And after, when it's done and you don't need no more your tag list, you can push remove and it's done. So let's play one track. So when the track is on the deck 1 or in the deck 2, you just to play it. You have your trim control directly into the mixer. We will see the mixer part and after the deck part. You have the trim mode, EQs, so low. You can have EQs on isolator on directly to your unit here, utility. You can have equalizer, normal equalizer. You see? I will put it on isolator. You have a small utility mode, allow you to change few things like the screensaver, auto standby, language, etc, etc, and load lock, the quantize value, etc. You see, it's normal. Every utility mode has this kind of settings. After the EQ, you have your sound color FX, dub echo. With music like that. Pitch, allow you to pitch your voice if you want. Like that, you can make something like that. It's a sort of example, but you see what I mean. The noise, you can make your noise directly into the channel or on another channel if you want to choose more or less trim if you want. You see, it's too loud for you. You can make it here if you don't have track and use the trim control or the fader if you want. And it's cool because you can make like that an echo if you want. It's better to use it on another channel. And after the filter, so low pass and high pass. You have your two faders and crossfaders. The faders have their own curve here. You see a big step on the end of fader, no more linear fader, or big step in the start of the fader and nothing in the end. I prefer linear like that. And in the connection we will see you have your curve here, so nothing through mode, little curve and cut curve. Your PFL Q section, you can listen to the channel 1, the channel 2, both if you want. You have your balance here between the Q section or master. You don't need to push any master where I push a button of master. You will listen to the master directly with this knob after the level of your headphone. And to finish with the mixer part, you will have your master output here with meters like that. You will have your aux input. I said directly into the presentation, you will have a line input, line input, and a more comfortable input for the they call it portable, but for smartphone, iPod, etc. You will have little gain, more gain, and you have your tree control here to set the level. And of course a mic section with on-off, talk over, level and little EQ for the mic section. After the deck part, so you have your play, your cue. If you need information about all all function you don't understand, you can go directly to the page in the YouTube channel. You have all page with tips, so you will understand what is a loop, every function inside a loop, the jog, the quantize, the sleep mode, the out cues, etc., etc. Everything you will understand everything I said in this video with all tips you have in the channel. So play, cue, you will have your search track, into the track, search track after track, your shift button, allow you to make a lot of things like choose a function, erase a node queue, etc. You will have your sync button, allow you to bitmatch two tracks between them in the same BPM. Your tempo 6%, 10%, 16 and wide 100. You have your master tempo, allow you to increase and decrease the tempo without touching the key of your track. You see? With that you will have that. You have your vinyl mode for the vinyl. If you don't need it, you will have your bending on the platter. And it's done for the easy function. After you will have a loop. You can make it manually like that, the in point. You can decrease and increase. You can have a 4-bit loop with a long push on the in, decrease, increase. You can have a quantized loop. You choose quantized and after in, out, and you have a perfect loop if you want. You can decrease, increase, and after you can adjust the in point or the out point. Of course, when you have a loop, you can save it in the memory section here. You see your turn cue and loop section here in Recordbox. Or you can save it directly into your out cue, like that. I make my loop. I can memory it here. You see, little red trail. Or I can save it here and record it when I want. Or cue, loop, cue, loop. And I can erase it with shift. And let's go to the pad section. You have 4 pads, but you have 8 pads because you have 2 functions each function. So you have odd cue and odd cue2, sorry. So odd cue2 allow you to have, you have your A, B, C, D, but you have also your E, F, G, H, and you can erase it like that. The same for bit loop. You will have loop here, 16, 8, 4, 2, and you will have 1, half, quarter, 1/8. And after, when it's done, you can have slip loop. You will have half, quarter, 1/8, 1/16, or with shift you will have 2, 1, and it's so cool because you have one I don't know in English, one free, you see, 1/3 or 3/4. I don't know why 3/4. What you see on the screen, 1/3 or 3/4. I will train my English to have this value in my mind for the next video. But if you have, I don't know, for example, if you have the 1 bit here, you can also push slip loop and go to half if you need. You see, it's very good. And bit loop, you will have 1, -1 + 1, -2 + 2, and after -4 + 4, -8 + 8. You see bit loop, you jump 8 bits, -8 bits, +8 bits, etc. And I think it's done for the deck part. Let's see the connection. For the connection, you will have your two headphone output, your crossfade curve here, and on the back you have your power supply here on off, your mic input in XLR and jack 6/4, your aux input with RCA, you see, for your smartphone if you want, your USB port for your Pro DJ Link connection or performance mode, and two master output with one level in XLR and RCA. So it was the Pioneer DJ XDJ-RR. Thank you for watching this video. If you need some information, if you have some question about this unit, feel free to ask under the video. Like in France, if you go to work, if holidays are done, like me and like us in France, bon courage for your work, for the child work, etc., etc. And see you next content. Bye bye, take care everybody.